What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see your beautiful faces. We are back with another Texas Chain Saw Massacre patch on the way, dropping November 7th, 2023. As of this recording is tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this video up in time. We have some very interesting changes, some that we've been asking for from the beginning, and I'm really excited to dive into these patch notes with you. But before we do that, make sure to slash that like button, subscribe, notifications set to all, and let's get into it. The first two changes we have to our patch notes come to us from the Greg Nicotero skin, where he was having issues with his audio and his chainsaw, specifically breaking down doors and cutting things down, as well as the chainsaw dance at the end of the game. A lot of people thought that this was intentional. It is not. The first two fixes we have a fixed issue where Nicotero Leatherface's audio defaulted back to the original chainsaw during scripted interactions. We have a fixed issue where Nicotero Leatherface's chainsaw dance defaulted to the standard chainsaw audio. So there you have it. He will have that low, scary chainsaw sound completely through his gameplay. Next, we have a huge one that's been talked about for a while now, and that is the gas station car exploit. We have fixed an exploit where players could crouch into the blue car near the tool shed on the gas station map. Players will no longer be able to enter the car. So it sounds like the car is still there. It's just blocked off now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on the gas station map, in the back left corner of the map near the tool shed, in the grass, there was this like hollowed empty car, and a lot of players who knew what they were doing, they would crouch and enter this car. And if you don't have a hitch, if you don't have a sissy, a character that can kneel down and go into the car, you can pretty much hold the game hostage. Family members running a Cook and Johnny had absolutely no way to counter this, and it was just a pain to deal with. Very happy to finally see it on the list. Listen, before we go any further, this video is brought to us by our own sponsor, slashergame.com. Slashergame finally has a home. You can rep our community merch here. We worked very hard on this, and I hope you check it out. The Slashergame family is here to stay. Back to the patch notes, we have pixelated textures. We have fixed an issue causing textures on skins to not load properly on some platforms. Nothing that I ran into, but I'm happy to hear that that's getting cleaned up. And this next one's a pretty big one. A lot of conversation in the community about this. Hiding player levels in the lobbies. Now, one of the biggest issues in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre is lobby dodging. It's just lobbies in general, actually, but lobby dodging is a big one. And there's a lot of different reasons for this, and one of them is player lobbies. People will join a lobby, they'll see a 99 and they'll be like, I'm out of here. I don't want to play with that guy. He's either too good or a sweat, you know, I don't want to deal with it. And I totally get that, wanting to play a more casual game and not deal against a sweat. But at the same time, levels just don't equal skill, and it can really plague a lobby when people are just constantly backing out. So moving forward, we will no longer be able to see the opposing team's levels. I wonder if we'll still be able to see our teammates' levels. I hope so. We'll have to see how much this affects the lobby dodging. Personally, I wanted this to happen. I think that this is a good fix. I'd love to know what you think down below, because the next one as well is also a big hit for lobby dodging, which is moving forward, they will be hiding party icons in lobbies. You'll no longer be able to know if someone's in a party. If you, in the current state of the game, when someone's in a party, they have the little color icon to let you know that these two are grouped up, these three are grouped up. That will be gone. Again, a good amount of people would join in and see a three-man family and just be like, I'm out of here. You know, the communication is going to be good. I don't want to deal with that. Again, I totally understand that line of thinking, but it's just not healthy for the state of the game. Obviously, communication and teamwork is supposed to be a huge point on each side. So whether you're in a party or not, that's supposed to be a main factor of the game. So you shouldn't really be too worried about that. So hiding the player level and hiding the party icons, I personally think are a good move here. It does say it's no longer displayed in the player list, the scoreboard, and the match results, so you just won't know completely. I wouldn't care if it was shown in the scoreboard at the end, but I would love to hear what you guys think on these two big ones, as well as the gas station car fits. There's a lot of these ones we've been asking for a while. And listen, this is dropping roughly 2 p.m. Eastern time, November 7th. This is not the big monthly patch that they've been talking about, from my understanding. That's what it looks like. We'll have to see when we're getting that. Ideally, hopefully we get that when we get the new content. But I personally think there's some good changes in here, and I would love to know what you think down below. Let's talk about it in the comments, get a discussion going. If you haven't already, slash the like button, subscribe with notifications set to all. Until then, remember to follow the rules. Don't do drugs, don't have sex, and oh yeah, don't.
Got darker days in this grind, yeah. Never pay no mind to what I hate to say. Criticize myself more than anybody anyway. Living dreams, but these nightmares keeping me awake. Demons whisper in the dark, telling me it's a mistake to have faith in my own grind. But I got power over my own mind. I feel like Doctor Strange, yeah.